Is the 17th of January and we are back in the market. So today what I'm going to be doing is we are going to be going back through the setups that I presented on my last two videos. As you know, I mentioned before the week even started that we identified the direction of the week. That was on Monday, so I dropped a video on Monday, then I dropped a second video. So unfortunately for the last couple days, I had a couple events and meetings to attend, so I couldn't keep uploading more videos for you guys and keep you guys updated. Therefore, today I'm going to be going back to the charts and I'm going to be showing you that most of the trades we took throughout the week and just highlighting a couple things and getting in, giving you guys more details about certain trades, how to execute them, and also obviously I'm gonna be speaking a little bit more about my system. So, without any further delay, we gotta check the news today. Today is the 17th, not the 14th. Let me see. Okay, GBP. So it doesn't look like we have any high impact news apart from 8:30, but it's not really that high of a priority. So let us dive into the chart straight away. We can see this is Euro USD. So Euro USD on the H4 time frame. Let's go to the H1 time frame. As we can see, we began the week somewhere here, and I did mention if you go to my last videos that we will be expecting these pairs to be rising. And as we could see, we had 3 days of rise on Euro USD, and now we went back to consolidation. So let us mark so that you guys can see the days of rise, right? So obviously we had level one, we had consolidation. Then up here, we had level two, consolidation, and then we had our last push, making this our peak formation high. So as we can see, we really had all three levels in 1 week, and the pattern has been completed. Therefore, there are two things we should be expecting now. One, for price to start dropping, making this one, two, three, or some sort of reset, and then price continue to the high side. As always, we don't just want to have a single direction in mind. We always want to keep it in mind that price might as well go the other way. So every single time you only solely focus on one direction, you end up becoming blind to everything. Let's just say, which is an example that most people actually know. Uh, if you're a driver and I tell you, can you look for red cars? I'm pretty sure you're going to be focusing solely on the red car. And if I ask you, okay, how many yellow cars or green cars did you see? He's not gonna be able to tell. Why? Because he's only focusing on red cars. Therefore, it is essential for you to keep an open minded always and don't stick into one direction like price is going this way, because that's just your belief, you know. That doesn't mean that's exactly what's gonna happen. Things change, so you must always be able to adapt. I had trouble also when I was first coming up in trading. I also had trouble adapting. I also had trouble identifying certain behaviors. Also, especially knowing that okay, the direction of the price has now shifted. It's no longer on buy side or it's no longer on sell side. So as you can see, we had level one rise, level two rise, level three. We made our peak formation high. We dropped level one. So let me save this real quick. And this is on Euro USD. So since today is Friday, we should be expecting usually Friday they might consolidate or give us some sort of rejection to the downside. That would be ideal for me. But at this point here, they made a stop and blow. I don't know, maybe if they give us some certain type of M pattern over here. Yeah, well, let's see, because right now, the London session is about to open. It's 3:30 New York time. So by 3:45, the London session should have opened already. And then we take our trades and execute all of our trades based on that. But also given that it's Friday, usually they end the week with little movement and just reversals, right? So there's a high chance that price might want to reverse a little bit. So let's see which kind of setups Euro USD is going to give us today. Then let us take a look also at GBP USD, given that these two pairs are low-key correlated. Uh, as we can see on GBP USD, Okay, the correlation wasn't that high. Correlation wasn't that high. Let's see. I first like to identify the levels so it can help me on my trading. Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 days of drop. With the rise, one came here, hit a pin, came back, and is now consolidating. So from my personal point of view on this certain pair over here, it's not that clear yet, but as you can see, price is also already on yesterday's low. This could be a short buy side, but at the same time, we would be trading against the trend given that price went up, failed to continue to the upside, came down. So I would be looking essentially for some sort of rejection to go down. But as you can see, price rejected here, but I don't know how long this is going to go. So I'm going to pass on this one. I'm going to pass on this selling one, GBP USD, GBP NZD, sorry. Let me see. Try and mark every level that I essentially see on this specific pair from my point of view. You have something like 4 levels of drop or something of that sort, which you can use it. Let's see. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this pair close so I can see. Okay. Yeah, let's see how this pair is going to behave down here so that we can execute. Let me pause. Okay, so basically, US deck, US deck. Let us take a look also on US deck. Uh, you have level one. Let me put level two. Uh-huh. Level one, level two. As we can see on US deck, which is Nasdaq 100. There is a chance that price might want to bounce over here and continue to the high side. But essentially, I would like to see a second leg or something of that sort. But it looks kind of like prices bounce through these two AMAs. But let me just wait for the London Open, then I can essentially start executing trade. NAS 100, I like to call it NAS 100. Let's go. Yeah, so these are my point of views. NAS 100 essentially is to the upside. Um, Obviously, on Euro USD, we took a couple trades and we managed to book a lot of profits this week. As we had identified to the buy side, we ended up liquidating, not liquidating, sorry. As we identified the buy side, we ended up taking these opportunities to the high side. Okay, so let me now give you guys a quick highlight on the system and its performance. I'm going to highlight some of the accounts. So the accounts I'm showing you guys are essentially the small ones, given that most of you guys are going to be started with small capital. So yeah, on this specific account, as you can see, we almost balance up to 1.4. Account history, he started with 1,388 profit. The 500 is just a bonus, broker bonus. You can see all these profits and everything that the bot has been doing using proper risk management. The bot has essentially been bringing all return almost like 40% of the account now in a matter of almost 3 months now. Yeah, 40% of the account return. So it's, as I mentioned, it's a long-term investment. And for all those ones who get started, guys, don't be afraid or anything of that sort. Just reach out and then I can hook you up with my system. You can get the 3 months free trial. You try it for free for the first 3 months, and then after that, you can choose to purchase it or not for 4.99 euro, which is up to you. Then this is one account. Let me go to the other account as well. Essentially, this one as well, 261. So we're taking a couple trades, profit 165. The person made a withdrawal of 104. So it is reliable, and you can actually make a new source of income, because every single time I tell people make a second monthly income passively, like in a way that is completely detached from your time, right? And they say it's not possible. How is that even possible? It's a scam and all of that. But it's right here, guys. You can see the whole thing, how the whole system is trading. You choose which kind of risk you want. Obviously, still risk, but currently set to the lowest risk. This is the amount it's making in a month because it's set to the lowest risk. Then there's the average risk, the medium risk, and there's the high risk one. So you choose the one you actually want, and yeah. So this is it for today's episode, guys. I'll catch you next week, and I'll be dropping you guys more knowledge, and I'll try to be more to share like things that are more in depth so that you guys can actually understand how to execute these trades. Because currently, like, right now, I'm just giving you my point of views, but I'm not actually telling you how and why am I saying this and why do I think that this will play out this way and all that. So I'll give you all the details in a more granular way so that you guys can understand better. So this is about it, guys, for today. I'll catch you guys on the next.